It's like buying caviar from Costco. You know it'll be good, but it just takes you a while to get used to the thought. The same is true of Hyundai's new super luxury car called the Equus.
Yeah, I don't necessarily like the Costco reference. I mean, we don't have to apologize for the Equus. I mean, put it next to the LS460 or the S-Class. I've driven them back to back. There's nothing to apologize for Equus. It's every bit as good as every other car in the segment. And if you want to have another $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 in your pocket when you're done buying this car, perfect.
Jim Traynor is the National Manager of Product Public Relations for Hyundai.
Next left.
Hyundai's really decided to come out and play with the big dogs with this new Equus. They say that they're going to compete against the Mercedes S-Class and the big Lexus, and even the BMW 7 Series.
And these are the big dogs, the Audi A8, the S-Class, the 7 Series, the Lexus 460, and the Equus hangs with all of them. You know, and in performance, in room, in looks, in amenities, we're right there.
Since Hyundai envisions that a lot of people will be driven in their Equus, they've included a refrigerator in the back and a rear seat that reclines. Now, the reclining back seat is a feature I've seen on some other vehicles, but the Equus even folds the passenger seat forward. The only problem is there's not a lot of room to put your feet. Plus, you've just lost the ability to carry another passenger in the front seat.
But this will move completely out of your way if you want to really recline and put up the leg support. Also, there's heating and cooling, cooled seats, thermoelectric technology for the rear passengers.
In 0.4 miles, turn left.
The Equus also has massaging seats in both the front and the back. In addition, if you start getting drowsy while driving, the Hyundai Equus will yank on your seatbelt to wake you up. They call it a haptic response or something like that.
When you are driving the vehicle, the front screen will be locked out, and you'll only have access for the rear screen video for the passengers in the back seat only.
You won't be dozing off because you're bored either in the back seat or the front. The Equus is basically a concert hall on wheels.
Our professional division is responsible for developing and producing electronics that's used most specifically for the recording and the engineering industry for movies. And you'll find most of our products in major recording studios and movie theaters around the world.
Robert Myers is with Lexicon, which is a division of Harman Audio. They make studio recording systems and also provide the audio systems for Rolls-Royce. So if you're an audiophile, you'll probably really like this 21st century mobile Victrola.
The 17 speakers, the 600 watts, and the number of channels that we have in the Lexicon system in the Equus is going to give you clarity, crispness, and it's going to let you hear things you've never heard before on your other home or car audio systems.
There are only two trim levels for the Equus, Signature and Ultimate. One's loaded, the other is really loaded. The Hyundai Equus Signature is $58,000, and the Equus Ultimate, which is the one we drove, is $64,500. Among the more innovative features of the Hyundai Equus isn't in the car, it's in the ownership experience. The dealer will pick up and drop off your car when service is due. A substitute Equus or Genesis will be left in its place in case you need to go somewhere, like work for instance. Additionally, the owner's manual is on an iPad that's included in the vehicle. Some luxury cars are becoming so complicated that the owner's manuals are either enormous, taking up most of the glove box, on CD-ROM, DVD, or even integrated into the nav screen. The complimentary iPad is a new feature as far as real-world test drive knows. There are a couple of things that Equus is lacking, however, such as a blind spot detection system and an all-wheel drive option, which both seem like oversights in this class of vehicle.
If people can get past the badge, then this
the label,
what's on the grill, what's on the deck lid. If you can get past that, and more today, I think you can. This car makes so much sense that I think you've got to take a look at it.
The Hyundai Equus Premium Edition with the Tau V8 engine generates 390 horsepower with a 0 to 60 time of about 6.7 seconds. It gets 16 miles per gallon in the city and 24 on the highway. I'm Grant Winter for Real World Test Drive.